the cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Hello there, and welcome to Metroid Prime. And I tell you, this is going to be a wonderful ride. I don't really know what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that this game is awesome! Exclamation mark. Okay, that was random. I swear, every time I try to record this first episode, I do some random stuff. Like that. Generally, I just don't have anything planned out for this first part, so... Heck, it's random. Hello there, parasite. Get out of my face. But right. In this game, you have something called the scan visor. The scan visor is essentially... if you care about things. Like, if you're a lore hog, you're gonna love the scan visor. But if you're just going for 100%, all you really care about scanning is stuff that has red text like this. You basically want to fill out your logbook with all research and creatures and such. But in the interest of time, I'm not going to read through all of the text. And I'm only going to scan stuff that I think is interesting or somehow relevant. Like, something that would be interesting for a viewer to read. But right here we get a little cutscene showing off a mothball tunnel. The game is being pretty nice about introducing mechanics of the game. And that camera angle just kinda screwed me. Anyway, right here we have a map station. Now you'll want to scan the map station before you go into it, because once you do, the hologram will disappear and you won't be able to scan it anymore. There are 3 other map stations in the game, but just for the sake of convenience, I guess, just scan the first one. It's just easier that way. I should also mention that the parasite I scanned back in the room before is a unique enemy to this part of the game. So if you don't scan it now, you won't get a chance later on. You're kinda screwed out of getting 100%. And I do suggest that room because it's the only one where the parasites will sit still. Come on, electricity. Jeez. Electricity is like my arch nemesis, just because I can kill it. And right here, we have another one of those big creatures. The only difference is that this one is actually alive. Which is pretty much a case of, you know what that means? I know I've gotten into the habit of saying that a lot. Because, heck, video games do that all the time. Right here we have a small energy. What a simple name. And right here, we have a missile. Because this guy always drops missiles when you kill him. Both of those are researched, so might as well grab them now. And yes, the turret is a creature, but that guy is a douche. So I prefer to just disable this guy. And a scan. And here's another one of those big things. But this one is more dead than the others. At least it looks like it. I don't know what more dead means. Whatever. Scan this pirate data. Now, scanning stuff gives you all sorts of information, but pirate data and another thing that we'll get into later are more so the story of the game and not just random pieces of information. This pirate data here is called the Fall of Thieves, and it basically tells of the events after the first game, where Samus decided to have a little fun with the space pirates and blow up their bases and all that. So the frigates, this one being Orpheon, decided to get the heck out of there. And of course they had to bring their Metroids along. Pretty much just summarizing what this says. And now they're doing experiments on both Metroids and the life forms of this planet. And then they have that little note about no signs of pursuit from the hunter, which I always found funny. Anyway, that guy I just scanned right there, he's not too happy. He's not too happy. But he kinda serves as a throwback to the 2D games. You know, those enemies that kinda jump around. I never did play any of the 2D games, so it would have been kinda neat to see some enemies from those in this game. But then again, having new enemies is always a good thing, so I don't know why I'm just standing here doing nothing. It's a thing that is there, but not really, because I doubt that battling something that the scan says is there. Whatever. What is in this room is a bunch of samples of the wildlife on the planet. The first one here being a Zoomer, which is a kind of lame enemy, to be honest. This space pirate is getting pretty close, so get out of my face. Yeah. You can scan these guys, however, you won't get the creature for them, so there's not really any point. You are going down. Same goes for the space pirates, by the way. If you scan them, it'll just tell you what condition they're in. But this guy right here, the ice Rigbat, oh, I'll talk about you later. Just you wait. Douche. I don't know. I call a lot of stuff douche. Because they do douchey stuff like this. Haha, gotcha. If you're a little slow on the trigger, you just don't notice he's there. There's pretty much no way he's going to miss you. I mean, that room is so small, and he's just right there, in your face, and I'm going to be a douche and do the same thing to this guy. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. For some reason my missile just deflected off of his face, and he just stood there looking like an idiot. So whatever. I don't even... Let's open this door by turning into a morph ball. Something that doesn't really make a lot of sense considering this is a space pirate base thing, and they don't understand morph balls. And these turrets aren't going to activate before you go into the door, like right about here. So if you want, you can just knife them out, but give them a chance to shoot back. It's just being a good sport. And then drag in the missiles because, hey, you can do so. Right in here, this is a save station. Now saving in this game goes by pretty quickly, and it refills all of your health. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. They're pretty fairly spread out, so you won't ever find two save stations too close to each other, but you'll never be too far away from one, so it's nicely let out. But I'm just gonna shut up as I enter the reactor core, because, well, cutscenes and all that. Say hello to the one and only Parasite Queen, or rather the fourth one, because, well, we've seen multiple of them throughout this place. Also, they can shoot laser beams, just because apparently something, I don't know. But this one has been genetically enhanced by unknown means, so that's always nice. The space pirates have been messing with these guys, and I just hit a power shot through that. Can't do that. No. I'm trying to be skillful and shoot through that, but no, doesn't work. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, this Parasite Queen pretty much serves as the tutorial boss, and it's laughably easy. As you can see, let's just get hit. It does some damage if you take a hit dead on. Now take that to the face and die. By the way, I'd like to point out that I just brought the giant Parasite Queen, which is enhanced with an unknown mutagen, into the reactor core.
Evacuate immediately.
Yeah.
Evacuate.
Dropping giant Parasite Queens into the reactor core, especially when they've been enhanced genetically by unknown means, not a good idea. But then again, letting it shoot me with laser beam was a bad idea to begin with. But hell, considering how much I let that thing hit me, I still have a lot of health. Go away. These turrets are douches. Oh, remember the one that was alive? Me neither. Because it's not alive anymore. Something. Oh. He does take a fully charge. Oh, and this conveniently blows up, because apparently the doors are deactivated. Oh my god, parasites. Parasites everywhere. Yeah, touch them all. Ow! Stupid parasites. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Also, Mothball in the Wii version is great. And that was unnecessary. I just like doing that. Such perfect timing. Parasites are gonna come get me. Okay. I logged on to the wrong one. Yeah. Those turrets ain't those turrets ain't nothing to me. Nope. Those parasites just don't cooperate. Seriously, they don't. Don't at all. And right here we almost get crushed. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. It's actually kind of disappointing that they don't let you get crushed. That could have been kind of amusing. Oh, you're trying to get away? Nope. Game over. I don't know. Right here we get another cutscene. So I'm gonna shut up again because, hey, these cutscenes are short anyway. Yeah, good old Ridley, and he's just blowing the place up for some reason. That's another thing to like about this game, or the entire series in general. The cutscenes are fairly short and to the point, and the electricity actually let me through. Not being a douche today. That electricity is so... Oh, crap! Note to self. Don't insult electricity. It took away my badass! What? What? It took away my balls? What? It took away my balls. Oh well. I feel stupid for saying that. Just for real. And we're almost out of here. All the way back at the beginning of the space frigate. The ventilation system is quite effective for getting around. Also, hi Ridley. Are you gonna kill me now? I mean, I only have one energy tank and a 1 PS power beam. No? Okay, whatever, I'm gonna chase you. I'm gonna make you kill me. Oh. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. Making him kill me. But I'm gonna pursue him nonetheless.